well, I know. I actually hoped that we were already away, and I was like, yeah, I'll pretend I'm cool with it.
Oh, that's 3 minutes we have to make up now.
I know. I've got a fucking shit show. Can you talk about something for a minute? I've got to order dinner.
Good morning, listeners, on your drive to school or work or therapy.
Yeah, hi, kids.
Wherever it may be.
Hi, kids. Try not to tell your parents to get fucked today.
Yeah. The word du jour is contagious. If you can put that in a sentence, that'd be great.
Are you still contagious after last week? I watched it last week's back. I don't want to say anything, but
shocking.
Between the story of I went to the sunny coast yesterday and then hacking up a lung for the next fucking... Yeah. I was like, I don't know whether I would have told people that, oh, there he goes. He's gone again.
No, I've been pretty good. I'm on the mend. I got, chest infection.
It also doesn't respond to the fucking allegation I just made about the wedding that he went to.
Oh, no, there's a fair chance they're all crooked, so sorry about that.
What about wine glasses? How many glasses do you get out of a bottle? 4? Tops?
It's 1-to-1, mate. What ratio? I don't know what ratio you've been working on.
But like a bottle, like if you're lucky to get 2 glasses each out of it.
Oh, yeah, no, it's 3.6. Like,
yeah. Someone's getting fucked in the last glass.
Dylan and I don't even pour separate glasses now. We just put half the bottle in the first run, neck that, and then the half bottle in the next.
Each other's mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Animals.
Oh. Now, you had a few things racked up, ready to go from last week.
I've got so many things, mate. And to be honest, so I've spent the afternoon at the Knights-Tigers game. I've got a number of items. I've got a number of items that I bumped to the top of the list that you won't be interested in, but other listeners might be. That I sat in the stand. I sat in the stand tapping away, going, "I'm about to fucking do a podcast. I've got about fucking an hour and a half's worth of footage." Why is my phone buzzing at me? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Well, I've done a lot of work for tonight too. I did a ChatGPT special, and it spat out some quite good things to talk about. So,
gee, don't tell people that you're letting everybody in on all our secrets.
Sorry, it was that other one, Cock or whatever it's called.
No, not Grok. That's the one that that tells you how to do terrible things to people.
Oh.
Yeah, Grok's no good, mate. Anyway, moving on.
All right, come on, Mr. Technology.
You start. I just got to add an extra pita to my order.
An extra pita.
I've got the kids here, mate. Yeah. It's 2 meat lovers and a mixed.
Old Donna special.
Here's one I'll do. I do DoorDash, right?
Yeah.
DoorDash is my go-to.
As in you deliver for them or you eat it?
Yes. I don't deliver for them yet, but also, if people don't start fucking getting married more,
who ordered the furious burrito,
their economic fucking future, then I might be doing DoorDash. But
I'm happy to hear it because it's things are slowed right down, haven't they?
But in the past, there's I don't know if Uber Eats is the same, but there's 2 options. It's like Express, where you pay an extra $4 to get it straight to you.
Yeah.
Or just normal. And I used to just go normal because I'm like, I don't give a fuck, whatever. But now that times are tough...
But then it comes and it's Sog City because it's been carted around the whole fucking world.
Well, it never used to because it didn't matter because they just delivered it and they'd come back. But then with the price of petrol and the economy and all the bullshit...
Yeah.
Obviously they're going... And no shade to them. They're making a buck. They're trying to get the fucking as many deliveries in as they can. They're doing 4 and I'm 4th. Then you get fucking the old soggy sayo, and I'm not happy with that. And so now I've got to pay the extra $4 to go direct to me, please, motherfuckers.
I find if you just put a bit of salt and pepper on it, then that soggy sayo will go down a treat.
Is that right?
Anyway, moving right along.
Shout out to all our private school friends out there. If you know, you know.
Somebody's pulled over into the emergency lane to furiously Google.
Yeah. Wait, someone else has pulled over into the emergency lane going, how does he know?
Oh, my God. So back to your DoorDash shenanigans.
I've done it now. I've ordered it. No, it was just about the direct delivery. Like, I never used to, but now I do because now you get fucked on delivery because it shows you where they are and it goes, the dasher is on their way. And you look at it and you go, why the fuck is he driving over there then? Why is he out there? Why is he doing that? And it's because he's doing 3 other fucking deliveries.
Yeah.
And again, no shade. Everybody's trying to make money. No dramas. But I'll pay the extra $4 and allegedly make him come straight to me. So at the end of last episode, so here's 2 things that happened about our last episode.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, long-time listener, a big fan, Michael Fox. He told me that
I thought it was her husband.
He gets caught out because he goes, they live out at Broke, and he goes, well, I've got to drive into town. It's about half an hour. I'll listen to a 2 Monties episode. He said, 1, I'm annoyed that I've been caught out a couple of times or I get on and there's no episode.
Apologies, Michael.
And then 2, he told me that last week's episode, which was mostly made up of me telling a fucking story about Boomer and fucking the Scones Cup, he goes, that was one of your better episodes.
And me coughing the entire time.
He didn't. Incredibly, he didn't mention your coughing.
Lincoln, did you edit that out?
He didn't. I've seen it and watched it and heard it. He did not.
I did wonder that before.
And also, bridesmaid at the wedding I did on Saturday, she came out to me, and I will preface this.
Congrats! It's Bride Month.
Not came out to me. No, her husband was there. But
that doesn't mean much now.
No, that doesn't. I know. It's 2026. Yeah. Anything could happen. No, and I should say in this circumstance,
hang on. Pause. She came out to you. Is it because you look like you don't look like a lesbian?
No. I'll also come back to that. No, just lookalikes, not the lesbian part. Well, I am. I mean, I am a lesbian, mate. Mad for it.
That's gonna hurt.
So I should say, I'll preface the story about the bridesmaid by saying it was a real turn up for the books at the reception and the ceremony, I guess. But normally, sometimes you've got a crowd and they're a bit like they're into it, they're a bit wild, they're onto it. And normally, when you're trying to do speeches and whatnot, it's groomsmen who might be a bit full shouting shit out.
Yeah.
At this wedding that I did, amazing couple. They've been together for 28 years before they got married. They had 3 sons. The 3 sons are on the groom's side of the wedding party, plus a mate of his, or maybe 2 of his. Oh, his brother and his mate. Anyway, bride side made up of her friends, and the groom side were quiet. Bride side were just like,
it's like we've obviously raised the kids right because the kids are on one side.
Mate, the girls were on fire. Like a couple of times during the reception, I was like, how's this bridal? Like I always say wedding party because it's 2026 and blah, blah. But I was specifically like, how's the bridal side of this? They are out of control. And they were like, oh, it was awesome. But one of them came out to me and she said, I need to talk to you about something. And I go, okay. And she goes, I fucking love your podcast. I go, I already thought you were slightly unhinged and now you've just proven it. And she goes, I fucking love it. I listen to it every week. It's so good. I love you guys. And I was like, I don't know what I appreciate the feedback, but I think that says more about you than it does about us.
Yeah. I went to Dill's sister's netball on Saturday with him, and we're walking along to find the court.
That sounds like a living nightmare.
Walking along to find the court, and this bird yells out, "Oi, Monty!" And then I looked at her and I was like, the whole,
I don't know who you are.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, you probably don't remember me, but I was a bridesmaid at Beck and Tomo's wedding. And I remember them like fucking mad couple.
Well, I can't believe you don't remember a fucking bridesmaid from a wedding from whenever the fuck.
Like 5 years ago. Anyway,
yeah, right.
So of course Dill's rolling his fucking eyes. Because,
he's already annoyed that somebody's recognised you.
But then even worse, so we've gone past, had that interaction, gone past. And then in that time, we found Mumba Jumba. And we've come back and we've sat pretty much right next to this bird. And then she's like, oh, so what, are we versing your team? And then I didn't know what they were, we were going for the Thunder Cunts and they were going for someone else. I don't know who it was. But then Mumba's like, "Who's this cunt?" And then Dill just rolled his eyes, and she's like, "You're fucking joking." I was furious that someone knew me there. And but same thing. Like, I don't know if she follows the podcast, but she knew everything about our wedding and all that shit. So yeah, that was another nail in the coffin for Mumba, who already thinks I'm the world's biggest fuckwit.
Look, I had two things. I had a number of things, but we should just let's just wind back to last episode where we said we talked about that we'd been to Divas on the Green, which is an amazing fundraiser for the Hunter Breast Cancer Foundation and the helicopter run by Michelle Faithful. While I'm giving the details about the amazing people involved, that's not the time to fucking spit your drink out, cunt.
No, good work, Michelle. I'm preemptively
preempting. So the reason we were there, so last year the Sassy Celebrants had a table and I was lucky enough to get a seat at it. And obviously Divas on the Green is a predominantly female event. And not that it's exclusively, it's not like that, but predominantly.
It's mostly girls and gays, though. There was not...
Yeah.
I think you were the only straight bloke in the room.
Well, and it depends who you ask, obviously. If there's some people at some firms that believe that I'm not. But that aside, I got fairly drunk, and at the auction, as we've discussed at length previously, both of us are terrible at a charity auction if we're drunk and buy things we can't.
Terrible as in generous.
Oh, great for the charity.
Yeah, great.
Terrible for our wallets and bank accounts and then trying to work out how I'm going to pay for the item. So last year I bought a table of 10 for an amount of money that was more than twice what it was worth. And so all of us, you, Dill, me and Nick, and then a bunch of other vendors I put on our table. The theme was Aussie. You had to come as some sort of Aussie icon. And I don't want to say that Australians aren't inventive, but...
Fuck, they put a lot of effort into it.
No. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to say... let's say there was 15 tables. I would say 7 of them were dressed as Bunnings workers, including us.
And the other ones had a crack. Yeah.
No, and there were a number of flight stewardesses or flight attendants in 2026. I don't think you're allowed to say stewardesses.
Could you just say hosties?
No, I don't even, because it's hostesses. I don't think it's flight attendants.
That's why I said hostee.
Yeah, but that's anyway.
What do you call it then? A wing bitch?
Attendants, flight attendants.
Oh.
Anyway, moving on.
They don't really attend to much because I'm always fucking waiting on the
flight. Depends how much
waiting on a champagne,
what flight you're on. But given you're a bloke that hates to fly, will not fly, and drives a caravan, I don't know you've got any fucking room to say anything.
True.
But anyway, and so there was a number of tables. I will throw out. I'll fucking recognise these people. So there was a group there was 2 groups who were independent of each other, who were dressed as cyclists. No, sorry, I'll take it back. The first group that came in were all dressed as magpies, and when I say dressed as magpies, they had black suit, like black thing. Wings, a fucking big magpie head, and there was 8 of them, and then one of them was a cyclist, and then one of them was a cyclist with a patch, and one of them was a magpie with an eyeball hanging out of its mouth, which I was like, that's the funniest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. And then 10 minutes later, another group came in who were all cyclists, and there was one magpie with a fucking eyeball hanging out of its mouth. I was like, this is the most niche choice, and 2 independent groups have turned up with the same fucking thing.
Also, one of them had gone to the length of getting the angle grinder out and lopping the fucking handlebars off a bike, which I think great. The more bikes off the fucking road, the better. Fuck cyclists. Somebody was walking through with, they've got the bike helmet on, all the things hanging out of it, and they had an eye hanging down from their face like a pat.
That's what it was. Yeah.
And then they've actually got the, ringing the bell.
Handlebars. Yeah, they weren't on the bikes. And because as they came in, I was walking in behind them, and the lady at the back was going, pretend you're riding, girls. Pretend you're riding. And they all had to, pull the feet up and, pump their legs.
So good.
But anyway, midway through the afternoon, we've all had a few wines, a few beers. We're having a great time.
Dill, you're about to get a shout out, doll.
You, me, Nick, Dylan, we're all standing there having a bit of a chat. And a lovely lady of slightly more advanced years than us.
Hang on, I got the direct quote written down here.
Yeah, that's fine. But she was also in the Bunnings outfit. So we're in the Bunnings outfits. She was not with our group. She was one of the other Bunnings groups.
Also, just pause. When I turned up in the car park, I went up to someone in the Bunnings stupidly
Where do we
thinking, Aussie, Bunnings, oh, you're on our table. And I was like, hey, how are you? I don't know if I've met you before. And she's like, I have no idea who you are. And I was like, I'm going to take a wild guess. There's a few Bunnings crews here today. She's like, yes, at least half the crowd.
So many. Half the Bunnings crew. So by this stage, that part had already gone. We knew there was heaps of Bunnings crews. Me and Nick, you and Dill, standing there having a chat. And a lovely lady who's slightly older than, let's say, me, because I'm the oldest person in that group, walked past, and Dylan says, ...
Oh, love, you must be due for long service leave. And she goes, what?
At which point she stopped and turned on her heels and said, what? And you and I went, fuck, and walked away. And I said to you, if you and I are walking away, this is awful. This is awful. Yeah.
So this poor old duck just, having to go.
Cut the old part out.
She was fucking old.
She might have been 70.
Dill called a spade a cunt. That's what he does. Like, he just fucking called her out.
Incredible
you must be due for long service leave.
But honestly,
so he didn't back down either. Like, he just kept going.
And I mean, the only admirable part of the whole thing was that he wouldn't back down. But like I said, you and I walked away. I fucking went, holy shit, and you and I walked away. And I said, if you and I are walking away, this is too much.
I know. But it just goes, I don't know. It's just like the filter goes out the window after a few Pinot Ninos.
It was fairly, fairly what happened. Well, and in fairness, and I won't go into it any further other than we all did go back to your place and a lot of filters were taken away at that point. There was a lot of discussion that I probably wouldn't have normally had. And not just me, I would say other people in the group made some admissions that I would say weren't...
I can't even remember much of that except
for... Good,
I'll fill you in later. We talked about it last week. What was Dill trying to say? The
toast on his knees instead of the bee's knees. All right. God. I'm going to move on. I'm going to take a sharp left turn. I'm going to say something mildly serious. Well, it's not serious, but I want to do it. So a coach at my gym, his name's Scotty Hingston. And I want you to get on, not you, but people listening, on Insta, it's Scotty, as in SCOTTY _ Hingston, HINGSTON. So last year, he raised money for someone I can't remember, and I apologise that I can't, but he ran from Melbourne to Newcastle.
Is this the guy that quit the Nangs to start running?
No.
Oh, okay. Saw a different news article.
No.
Sorry, Scotty.
No. Let's cut the Nang part out of that. It's not that at all. I want to be very clear that is not that. But this year, Scotty for
Build Care Australia,
a charity called Build Care, which is run by a mate of mine called Kane Tarleton. And he's got a company called Build Cert, but Build Care looks after tradies that might have had a spinal injury, and it's to provide help for them, plus put some money towards spinal care research. But anyway, Scotty the coach, he has run from Brisbane to Newcastle in 12 days. He's done 1,090 Ks in 12 days running. So he stopped in your hometown, Glen Innes. That was one of his stops.
Good on him.
And he arrived at Customs House today at lunchtime. So 12 days, 1,090 kilometres. That's fucking bonkers.
Even if Jetstar puts, $70 flights from Brisbane to Newcastle, I'd still rather fucking run it. Fuck you, Jetstar.
I'd look forward to you running it, but Scotty's done it. And so I just put it through his Instagram up there. I hope I did it right. I should probably look it up. I got it. No, I'm actually quite. Despite the fact I just said it out, I'm actually fairly confident that I was right. I think it's Scotty_Hingston.
It is.
But
and
jump on there, donate some money. They're hoping to raise.
How much did he raise?
So let me go to the Build Care donation page. 1,070 kilometres in 12 days.
That's
running.
Unreal.
It's fucking bonkers, mate.
He's raised 33 grand.
Yeah, and they're hoping for 50. So if you go to his Instagram page, there's a link. 33 with a 50 grand goal. Go there, donate some money. The bloke's fucking out of his mind, and people like that should be. Should we reward people who don't fucking crazy?
You know what my advice to Scotty would be? Next year, talk to your mate Monty that comes to your fucking gym and get him to donate directly through the Two Monty's charity auction, because you could get more than 30 grand for sitting on your ass.
Scotty doesn't run any charity. He does it for charity. And I will say, and now you've put me in a position that my mate Kane did ask us in the last year or two to support Build Care, and now you've done that. So given it's your choice next year, you might have just fucked yourself.
Oh, that's all right. As long as I don't have to run it.
Mate, I would never have done that to you, except you just fucking dug a hole and I provided a ladder to get out.
I don't give a fuck. As long as it's a good cause and we raise some good money for it, it does not matter. And
good news, Kano.
Yeah,
I think fuck off. Either we're cutting out a huge portion of this podcast, or we've just made an announcement about next year.
I don't think I don't have anything on my shortlist, to be honest. So that's fine. Kane,
fuck me. He will be pumped.
Sell your joggers, cunt. You don't need to run at all.
No, he doesn't run. Scotty didn't run. But anyway, it turns out, Kano, unless we have a meeting after this where I have to cut all this out, that's probably what's going to happen.
So Kane runs Build Care, does he?
No, he runs a company called Build Cert, which is a certification company. But on the side of that, because he's involved in the building industry and has obviously seen a bunch of blokes who have been injured at work and need, assistance at home, like have had spinal injuries and need assistance at home, setting their home up to do with that. They do that, and they donate money to spinal cord damage research.
Oh, well.
To be honest, I'm making all of this up without having a lot of knowledge about it. I
work for a neurosurgeon now, so let's do it. That makes more sense than anything else I've done today. So lock it in, Eddie.
Fucking Kano. I'm going to have to message him immediately after this and let him know this is what's happening. Anyway, Scotty Hingston, go to his Insta page, which is indeed Scotty _
Hey, yo, Sean Kingston.
Hingston, Hingston.
You missed that. Was
money
that
to
was
Scotty.
The 2000s shitty song reference, mate.
Yeah, I moved on.
Yeah.
I'm going to do one more before I let you go.
Oh, no, don't even worry.
It's only because I was at the football.
Yeah, and who won?
The Knights won against the Tigers. And I would say it's one of the worst games of football I've ever watched.
Did someone score within the first 60 seconds?
No, it got disallowed.
But something happened because we could hear it from home.
Oh, yeah.
Within the great value
minute, it was like everyone was losing their minds, and then it got disallowed. So in the end, it was 12-6. It was a terrible, terrible game of two shit teams playing shit football. But here's what I'll say, and I've already made a comment about this online because somebody else beat me.
Hang on. I just want to let that linger.
Mate, I was there with some mates, and we took all our kids, all the boys. So there was four of us, and then three of us have got boys, and we took them as well. So it was about 9 or 10 of us. We went to Rip It first. We went to the footy, sitting up in the stand.
What's Rip It?
Oh, it's a golf joint next door, like driving range and whatnot.
Yeah,
it's got a bar and that. But I'm pretty much off the rugby league these days. I played
same. Same. It's not what it used to be.
Shut up. It's not what it used to be. And this is my point. And fuck you for making a fucking mockery of it.
No, there used to be way more dick slips than there are nowadays. It's just not worth my time.
No, you were bang into it when John Hopewadi used to go around fingering blokes' assholes. But to be honest, I was as well. But
I just wish there was more of the pre-game chat. You know, that locker room stuff. That's all it needs to be. And a whole hour of that. Perfect.
No. The worst part is that it's one of the things I hate about it now is the blokes come, not pre-game, post-game. So blokes just run 80 minutes. He's been punched. No, he's been punched, fucking tackled the whole thing for 80 minutes. He comes off like, so, Billy, you had a great day? Yeah, pretty good, thanks. So I think we, like, let the fucking poor cunt go and have a sit down for 2 minutes. And then go and talk to him. Like, what the fuck?
Let him go and have a fag and a bloody smoke.
No, it's not 1980. It's not Tommy Rodonicus. You don't even know who that person is, but other people will understand what that means.
No, I said a fag and a smoke.
Yeah. You did. You got me. No. So what happens specifically at Newcastle games, right?
Yep. Hang on. I'll tell you what happens at Newcastle games.
Tell me.
Every stupid cunt decides that they're going to park in front of my fucking house.
All right, aside from that, moving on from that.
You should have seen tonight. You wouldn't have even slid a pube between some
it would have been fine because as per all Newcastle games, if they're losing or the weather's fucked, they all fuck off at fucking half time. Like, there's never been more fucking fair weather fans than the Newcastle Knights. Fucking come at me.
Well, I had to hold Dill back at the door like a greyhound chasing a rabbit because he wanted to go and fucking bulldoze a car.
Singleton Greyhounds, Red Dogs, great team. Go the Red Dogs.
I don't know what that is.
I know you don't. Other people might.
Is that tennis?
No, it's also rugby league. That's the team I used to play for as a young man, the Singleton Red Dogs. Greyhounds. You know why they're called the Greyhounds? Go.
The gay hounds, what?
Tell
me why they're called the gay hounds.
A lot of blokes will come for you if you call them the gay hounds, not in the way that you want.
Well, we'll see.
No, because the ground used to be at the Singleton Showground, so the footy field was in the middle, like Glen Innes Showground, except around the outside was a greyhound track.
That's fantastic.
It was fantastic. So I call the Singleton Greyhounds. They've moved now. They're not there anymore. But anyway, specifically at Newcastle, what happens is there'll be something exciting happening in the play. Newcastle either needs to defend like strongly or they're on the attack. And organically around the ground, someone will start going, Newcastle. And it spreads around the ground, and it's this huge chant, and it's pretty, I'm not a Newcastle fan, but it's pretty great, right? For whatever reason, I used to go for the top, but I'm off the rugby league slightly because the game's been ruined, and I don't need to go into that right now. But
thank you. That is the most selfless thing you've ever done because I don't want you to go into it because I could not give any less of a fuck.
I know, and I know you don't give a fuck about any of this conversation, but I'm doing it anyway because other people, apart from you, listen.
So you're telling me that a whole bunch of fucking VB drinking buff-headed cunts start singing Newcastle,
right?
Yep, continue.
Which is fine, right? It's just a chant. It's tribal. It's, games on the line. They're trying to push
You can't say that anymore.
Yes, you can. They're trying to push their team across the line. It happens. Except what's happened now, and I haven't been to a game for a few years, and it's the first time it happened, but there's obviously some egghead at marketing at the fucking Knights who goes, oh, that's pretty good when they do that. What we should do is make a recorded version of it and just play it like every 3 minutes to try and make them do it.
Oh, no.
And so you're sitting there, and the game's going, and all of a sudden blaring through the speakers is this Newcastle, and everybody looks around going,
they're not doing anything.
Who's doing this? And so all night tonight they kept like pressing the button. Obviously, there's some fucking bonehead in one of the offices going, "I'll do it now." And so there's and it sounds really produced. It's not organic, and everybody just looks around at each other going, "Why is this happening now?" And then 10 minutes later, the team's on the line. They're about to score. They're trying their hardest. There's a bit of an organic and about 2 minutes, like about 30 seconds into it, obviously the person in the office has gone, holy fuck, they're doing it by themselves. I better press the button. And they press the button and it's like, Newcastle coming through the speakers and everybody stops straight away.
It's like that kid that can't clap in time.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. No, but it's like someone there trying to do the clap and they're clapping and nobody else does it. And then they go, oh, fuck. And then everybody else starts doing it and they're like, oh, fuck. So I'll say whoever at the Newcastle Knights was in charge of that decision should be sacked immediately and never allowed back in the ground.
Well, that's targeted.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
And whoever parked in should be sacked immediately and never allowed out of their house.
Yeah. Oi, boys. It's on the doorstep. That's just the dinner. It's arrived. In the time we've been doing this, I've ordered it, it's been delivered, and I've had to shout at the kids to go and get it.
That's amazing effort.
What a time to be alive.
Oh, I didn't even have to use any of my content because you've just fucking...
I know. And you know what? They were all things apart from the Dylan and the older lady that he ageistly abused.
Accosted for being an old cunt.
Yeah, accosted for living. These are all things that I added tonight at the footy.
That's pretty good. Obviously, a shit game of footy if you've got time to do your homework for our fucking podcast.
Yeah. Oh, mate, all I ever think about is this podcast. What is material for this podcast? I will say, I haven't discussed this with you either, but I'm going to say it out loud, so now it has to happen. So this Friday and the previous Saturday were both at Adams Peak.
Yep.
And Brendan, who used to be Advantage DJs, who's now I think called It's DJ Kelso. I first met him when I was originally a celebrant, so he's been doing it longer than I've been a celebrant. So I've been a celebrant 11 years. I haven't seen him for probably 5 or 6 years. Had a wedding with him last Saturday and then looked at the run sheet for the following Fridays and I was like, oh, we're both here at Adams Peak again next week. But I'd spoken to him on the Saturday. When I came back on the Friday, he said, oh, after you said about the podcast, I had to listen to it. And I was like, how's the feedback there? And he goes, oh, no, it's good. It's pretty good. You guys are pretty funny. He goes, a bit of structure wouldn't hurt. And I go,
hey, Brendan, go fuck yourself.
Our producer, Lincoln, has been trying to tell us that for about 3 years. So that's excellent feedback. Thanks very much.
No, we should get Brendan on as a guest and he can give us some structure. We're going to get Brendan
on as a guest because he had some opinions and I said, well, I know, I know some other vendors have got heaps of opinions that will give them to me. And then when I ask him to come on the podcast, they say no. And he goes, I don't give a fuck. I'll come on. I go,
well, I don't reckon I've seen him for 5 years either. So
I said, well, with that attitude, you're exactly the man we need on the podcast. So whenever the fuck we get back in the brewery, Brendan's probably going to be there.
Yeah, let's do it. That'll be good.
Yeah, that's 30. Do you need to add anything else or do you want to wait for next week?
Me?
Yeah, you. No, Lincoln. Does Lincoln want to add anything else?
Why would
Lincoln fuckhead. Yes, you.
Is it called the Lincoln Podcast?
I mean, I don't know. He might go and get a fucking neon made and try and hang it under our sign.
Well, there's very select people are going to be attacked.
There's only one person that we will allow to do that, and when we're back in the studio, it might be time to get it back for one.
What number are we up to, Lincoln?
This will be 124.
Oh, look at you go. We don't have
the only reason I remember is because last week was 123, and I thought it was funny.
We do need you.
I thought it was funny that last week was 123. That sounded like it was, obviously numerical. It's the only reason I remember this.
You're right. That is hilarious.
It's not hilarious. I didn't mean funny, ha ha. I just meant whatever. Lincoln knows what I mean. Fuck you, idiot.
Yeah, I know. All right, no, I'm going to save all of my really thought out content for next week.
Very good. I look forward to it. Is that going to make the cut?
I got a cough anyway.
If that clapping makes the cut, I'll be pumped. See you next Tuesday.
Newcastle!